I know they gon' remember me, 'cause I'm gon' leave a legacy.
That music was sounding good, Lex. We need a little bit of that music. I love it.
I love that too.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the SOS Show Live with Mary Evans, Coach T, and Regina, Queen of Carlones. We come once a month because we believe in power of queens collaborating. And you know what? We're not going to just talk about it. We're going to be about it, and we're going to show you how we do it.
Yes.
Let us know where you're from. Drop something in the chat. Drop your name. And if you say Mary on fire and excited, I am.
Yes.
I'm with the queens. Hey.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Queen. I'm good. How you doing?
When we can come together and inspire and motivate, boy, that makes my day. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So we're going to start off, guys. Hey, queens. Hey, Marsha Easley.
Hey, Marsha.
Guys, we are all about queens collaborating. However it's happened. And please come in. I want you to have questions. I want you to comment because we're going to show you how it's done. I'm going to start off by throwing some love to Coach Tea Nicole and her new business by showing her commercial. Let's go.
War to win. It's time to raise up. Raise up. Stop doubting who you are. Stop doubting who you were created to be. You were born to win. I love you, my sisters. I love you deeply within. Let's go. Let's fight. Let's believe. Take flight. Don't worry. Stop doubting. Stop hating. Love your sister. Pick her up. Rely on her. Trust her. Believe in her. Your sister. Let's win. Let's fight. Let's move. Let's go. Don't give up. There's so much greatness inside of you. All you gotta do is keep going. Go strong. Our goal home. Your sister. Keep winning. Keep fighting. Let's go.
Hey.
Go.
Yes, now we're going to give it up. What'd you say, sis?
That was lit.
Listen, I'm trying to be like you when I grow up. So
Lit. It was nice. That was lit.
thank
Throwing
you,
some
girl.
love around here. We're throwing some love around here, guys. Coach T is on you.
Yes, so next we're gonna bring our sis Mary Evans to the spotlight because she is sisters inspiring sisters. Let's go.
And we can't let the show go on without throwing some love to Queen of Carlones, Regina.
Hi, I'm Regina, the Queen of Carlones.
And I'm Joe Lunghammer. The savings are huge this month at Joe Lunghammer Chevrolet.
We'll match your tax refund or your sender check up to $1,000.
And I'll add free oil changes and Jack's Car Washes for any new car for the first year.
Plus, enter to win an iPhone SE just for stopping by.
Call or text 248-301-0985. Again, call or text 248-301-0985. Or visit reginaandjoe.com. That's reginaandjoe.com.
This is how we do
Do
it.
it.
That's what we bring that in. This is how we do it. When we talk about love and collaborate, this is how we do it.
Yes.
Spotlight each other, baby. Now let's get into the show. We're talking about don't let self-doubt kill your dreams and your goals, right? So let's off with a short video. We're gonna talk about it because queens, we in it to win it. Let's go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, self-doubt is quite prevalent in today's society, especially on social media, where we might be following, the biggest celebrities, the mega rich with the luxury cars and luxury homes, the best athletes or models or whatever, and you question yourself and say, why aren't you there? Why aren't you in this position? And you might be stuck in a job that you don't even like, so you decide to pursue your dreams, pursue your passion, and you tell your friends, wanting support from your friends, and they say you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to make it. So you have that self-doubt and you give up before you even try. But you might have a new idea and they might be supportive. But the fear of failure comes into play because you look at these people on social media and you say, I'm never going to reach that level. So why even bother trying? It happens to me. I compare myself to others. So I've got to take a step back, breathe and say, I'm 26 years old and look what I've already done. I've been able to help, tens of thousands of people around the world. Self-doubt is a silent killer.
Wow.
All right, guys. Self-doubt is a blood pressure. Blood pressure is a silent killer. You walk around and you're feeling fine. You don't even know what's going on. And bam, it hits. And I think that was a great topic because a lot of us, especially our women, we work ourselves to the bones and, go after something and it don't work out. You feel like a failure and then you start doubting yourself. You give up. You don't want to push forward. So this is the question I want to ask you, Coach T, and I'll come to you. Coach T, can you remember the first time that you were rejected, whether it was a relationship, a new job, a new business you were trying to start? Could you think of something? I want you to think about that and tell us the thing that comes first to your mind and how did it make you feel?
So I had went for this job. It was like I was trying to get a promotion on my job, but because I didn't talk a lot, try to brag on myself a lot, they said I didn't get the job because I didn't brag on myself. So they brought somebody that was like a Chaldean because where the school was at, it was that was the population that they was going to service. And so they gave her the job and she quit after a year. And I was like, don't come for me, but they came for me late that next year and I got the job. But I was like, you should have just went with me in the first place. So yeah.
How did that make you feel though? How did that make you feel at the moment you found out? What was your feelings? Let's talk about that.
It made me feel really bad because it felt like that I couldn't do the job. It was like I started not believing in myself. Like I didn't go hard enough because sometimes I can talk too much or sometimes I don't talk enough. So I didn't know if I was good enough because the people that interviewed me was like, no, you can't have a job because you didn't say enough. And I was like, what? I gave my best. And I answered the questions. I was spot on, but because I didn't hype myself up, and that's not what they wanted me to hype myself up. I was like, nah. But it did make me feel bad, like I couldn't do the job. But I knew deep down inside that I was the man for the job.
But did you have a conversation with them though about that?
I did.
Did you really tell them how you felt though?
I did. I told them this is how I felt because of the simple fact I gave y'all my life, and I know I could do the work. Y'all see me with all the people that I had to interact with on a day-to-day basis, but you didn't give me the job because I didn't say enough. But yeah, I was boisterous. I told them exactly how I feel. And then when it came to them giving me the job, I was like, I don't want to go after it. They was like, Teasley, go after the job. I said, no, because you should have hired me in the first place. But I'm glad I went with my gut instinct and got the job anyway.
See, that's what we're talking about. Because you didn't get it, you start doubting yourself and you knew you could do the job, but you still let self-doubt come into because you were rejected. And that's what we do. We're here today to encourage others to let you know that's what can happen to us. And guess what? We can miss out on blessing and opportunities because of self-doubt.
Mhm.
Now we gonna go to you, Regina, Queen of Carlos. Can you give us an example where you were rejected and how does doubt play a role? And then I have some comments for you.
Well, I went. I left Longhammer and I went to a Ford store in Detroit, and I was promised some things and the
Regina,
things.
for the ones that don't know who is, excuse me, Regina, some people don't know Longhammer, so let's talk about
Okay.
that for people
All
who's listening. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, so I currently work at Joe Longhammer Chevrolet. I left there. I figured, hey, I want to make another move, and I want to, take my career to another level, right?
Mhm.
And I hooked up with a Ford store in Detroit. Anybody that knows me knows the name, but I don't want to reveal the name, even though everybody knows where I am now. But anyway, I was told some things they're gonna do, and then I figured I could go down there and just make some things happen. Well, some things started, but how you go somewhere, they tell you one thing and then do another. So that's what happened. And it was my self-esteem. I mean, it dropped for 2 years. I was a whole different person. And in my whole attitude, my whole mindset was different. And instead of the Queen of Carl, I was like, yeah, I can do this and I can do that. But it was like, oh, you can't do that. You can't do this, And it was the mentality. Being in the car business, it's already a man's world, but down there, their mentality was just like off the chain, and I hung in there because my mind which I got my mind together, but how I got my mind together and left there was that my close friends, I mean, because I really went through something as far as inside. But now I'm good.
You
Now you come out,
did.
but
Yeah.
how I look at it, it made me. I'm ready for my next level in my life. I need to go through something to get where I am.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
preaching.
Yeah.
I was just watching a video earlier, Regina, and you said that it's hot is because guess what? Actually, do you realize that when we rejected in life, when things happen and we just feel like we should have that certain thing, it make you go harder.
Oh,
You
right.
gotta accept the rejections as a compliment.
Yes.
Because what happens?
Yes.
Every time I was rejected, I went harder. I remember I was trying to close on a $500,000 deal, trying to get some property. And, one part worked, but part two didn't work out. And when they told me no, I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I'm going to go back and I'm going to fix some things. But when I come back, you won't have the opportunity to say no, because I'm going to correct what I need to correct. Because guess what? When we take it as a positive thing, and it shapes and forms us, because I am the warrior I am today because of rejection.
Yes.
You better talk to somebody.
Yes.
That's it.
Tell me, would you have been the same person, Regina, if you had not went or Coach T through rejections?
I wouldn't be. I know I wouldn't be the same person. Matter of fact, my walk different, my talk different, and I'm more confident. You can say I was already confident. Yeah, I was, but I'm confident where I'm not gonna accept less. I'm not gonna accept less. If I have something to offer, whether it's a dealership or a company or whatever, my skills, I'm at the point where I'm gonna walk away because you want to pay me this. If I got other ventures, you want to do that. You don't want to know my value. Deuces. I'm gonna tell you deuces. What I will do is I will negotiate. I will get those negotiating skills. I will do that. But you know what? I'm too damn old not to get what I want right now. I mean, that's just the bottom line.
Hello.
I mean, it's just I'm too damn old, and I'm gonna be quiet because I can keep going on. I ain't trying to just, I know somebody else needs to talk.
Yes, but look, I want to listen. That was good. That was really good. So my rejection, it actually shaped me. That was just one incident. That was just the beginning of me really walking into who I need to be. But see, they didn't realize back in 2013, I was rejected. I got let go of my job after 13 years. But now here it is. I started my business in 2017, but I walked away from every job and 2020 because I said I got to rebuild myself, rebrand myself, but I'm believing in myself. And the thing is, when you go through something, the rejection was a part of the plan, but it was the setback for the set up. So it's like, I thank God for rejection, but I didn't know I had to go through the way I had to go through, but I had to go through so I can grow through. So yes, self-doubt came in, but it was a part of the plan, because just because you didn't believe, I stopped believing in me, but now I had to take accountability for myself, look at myself in the mirror, because I saw that was a reflection that I needed to see, that doubt, that person was doubtful, but I was never doubtful. But when it came and they told me, I was like, oh, I can't do it. But then I had to rethink, I can do it, and I'm doing it. So just wait and watch, wait and watch, watch and watch, wait and watch. Hello.
Let's get it. Let's, and you know what? And the reason, wait, you know what? So many of us have to stop, reset, and about how I felt with rejection. I've always been, because I listen to y'all stories, I guess I share a little bit of something. I've always been a very strong-minded, aggressive go-getter, but let me tell y'all something. When this pandemic hit, it broke me down. And one of the ways that I think they hit me so hard is I'm like, listen, I'm 8 years from where I can just freaking retire. You mean to tell me you gonna do this at my late 50s, early 60s, and now you want me to start all over with life? You want, because it shut down 2 of my businesses. It took me out of my comfort zone. I had to reset, rebranding. And I mean, like, this is a setup for 2 years to put this together. I won't even launch it till next year. But after I start saying, you know what, Mary, age is nothing but a number. You know how to go out there and get it.
That's right.
You believe in yourself. You understand? I've never been one to sit back and have a pity party. I had to start talking to myself, but it got the best of us, honey. Once I got myself together mentally, suppose, you know, those self-doubt start coming on, Mary, now you ain't gonna make it through this storm. You know what I said? I leaned in and said, I am the storm, baby. I'm the storm.
Somebody need to put that in the chat. I am the storm.
I'm gonna put it in there because I like that.
I am the storm. And if we was not on here, I would say something else. I am the F storm. Okay. Yeah. So
let's talk about it.
Once we start believing, and we know, and when we know ourselves, so we can't let rejection of other people that don't believe in us, don't think we gonna make it happen, because it's really not about them. It's about you and who, God.
That's right. That's right.
As long as you can get you happy. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm so passionate about the ladies. And I'll say, when you say sisters inspiring sisters and the queens collaborate, because there's such a myth, and you know, you hear about it, in particular Black women. We don't compliment each other. We don't give. We don't support each other. We're gonna put an end to all of that.
We have to.
You know what I'm saying?
We have
That's
to.
where
it's
my
necessary.
passion. I'll give the floor to you, Regina. Where is your passion at, Regina?
Well, now since I'm older, I put my passion into everything I do. I mean, I have said no on a lot of things, and I've say no, or I just walk away. So my projects that I'm working on, I mean, I'm very passionate. You know, I'm more passionate about my job now, but I'm smarter. You know, I'm smarter. I was always like in your face and said stuff, but I'm more passionate because it's about retaining. You know, you have to understand when you have a customer or you got somebody, you know, you want to put them in all aspects of your life. If they need you for anything, you know, you want to be there for them, because you never know when you're going to need them. And that's one thing. I mean, that's one thing I'm very passionate about. And then now, because things have changed because of COVID-19, I'm building relationships with people I really haven't even met face to face, you know, where before it wasn't about meeting people on social media, or now they have the Clubhouse, but you it's building relationships. I'm about building those relationships more than ever now. That's one thing what I'm
Yes,
what I'm
Regina,
passionate
it's
about.
so true. Yes.
Mhm.
Look like we have a comment here. Self-doubt is a peace killer. I have to
Mhm.
spend my long time talking to God when that self-doubt come into my mind. And I have him remind me he created me for a purpose, and definitely remind me to never give up on anything I want to accomplish in life. I can do it as long as he's guiding my steps. Thank you, ladies, for inspiring me and everyone today. Listen to this.
Ashe.
I said, if we don't do, thank you so much for that comment. That was
Yes,
beautifully said.
yes,
What we about.
Mhm.
This is what in my mentoring class, what I learned. Again, when we talk about self-doubt, I'm going to say this because we all have different shows. I remember when I first started the SOS show, and even Regina, we go back to when you did your show with Family Legacy. I used to get off a show and share it 100 times to 100 people, tagging people. And I guess what
yeah,
I learned in my
yeah,
class. Right now, we have almost 80,000 people that follow the SOS show. The views is 2.9 million, all the craziness. Guess what we learned in class yesterday? You
What?
don't need all of that, sweetheart.
Mhm.
If you have 50 loyal people that follow your content,
that's it,
will comment on your comment.
that's
See,
it.
let me tell you, let me get your attention for a minute, sweetheart. When we started the SOS show 16 months ago, I was a live audience. So people loved that live. They would go to the live show, go tell people about it. The pandemic shut us down, so we went over virtual. So I have two set of followers. I had the ones that came on with me live, the ones that only know about me virtual, right? So
Mhm.
that first 70,000 people, they loved the live show. So now
Mhm.
I had to come with the other side of the people that saying, okay, I like this virtual thing. They don't know nothing about virtual. I
Mhm.
used to
Mhm.
get, Virginia, you know how to do a tagging 100 people? Guess what?
What?
I tag a circle. You, Regina, Marsha, little people on my
Yeah,
team, because this is the bottom line.
yeah.
They watching. Anytime I have a reach of 2 million, they watching.
They
But
watching.
this
Hmm.
everybody don't want to come in and comment. Everybody don't
Right.
even want everybody to know that they own. Some people don't even know they have pages. They're in different names. So I
Yeah.
want you to know,
Yeah.
do not value your work or your show on
Hmm.
how many comments, how many
Yeah.
likes that you see on social media. You
Hmm.
keep doing what you're doing. And guess what, y'all?
Mhm.
Let me tell you something. The right people will see you, and the right people will follow you organically. We don't have.
That's right.
Hello.
That's right. You said it organically. You right. You
That's it.
I'm
absolutely
done
right.
doing that.
Mhm.
Now I say build you a circle that y'all support and tag and share with each other. Because the biggest thing about self-doubt is thinking, oh, nobody paying attention. I'm not getting traction. Keep doing what you're doing. I guarantee you the right people. I got a call last night from Africa. I get
Mhm.
calls from California. I'm networking in Atlanta. I don't care what you see. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing, because when the right person
Exactly.
gets you, you don't gotta
Mhm.
worry about
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
it.
show up time. Just
Mhm.
like you got 1 million people in your audience show up every time, just like that. Because it only take one person that the guy sends you, and that's all it takes.
That's it.
I'm done with
That's
the
it.
self-doubt. I can do anything I put my mind to. What
Mhm.
y'all think?
That's amazing.
The
That's
people,
amazing.
the
That,
people that create self-doubt in your mind and in your life, you need to get rid of them. Don't allow them back in your space, because they're going to kill your dreams. They're going to stop you from believing in who you are. So I just wanted to put that in your ear. If they're not there to support you, build you up, they do not need to be in your circle. They do not need to be on your team, because it's going to make you stop believing in who you are. And
well,
that's not, the
well,
failure is not an option.
Well, what
So
you gotta do is you gotta talk to yourself. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I have to
Hmm.
constantly talk to myself. As long as I don't answer
Hmm.
myself, I'm good. But I have to constantly talk to myself. I am who
Hmm.
I am.
Yeah.
This is
Hmm.
me. And when I get this stuff, when I get like, oh no, I can't do that, or like, oh okay. I look around like, who are you talking to? Oh, I got this. So you
Hmm.
Yeah,
really have to talk to yourself. You have
Yes.
to know I
yeah,
am a winner. I can do
Hmm.
this.
yeah. I love it.
Anything that you
Love
want to
it.
put your mind to, you got to talk to yourself. You can't
Yes.
wait for the next person to tell you that you can
Hmm.
do it. You got to know you can do it. The man
Yes.
upstairs, and you got to know
Yes.
you can do it.
Yeah, but you said, I
know-
like how you said talk to yourself, but that means encouraging yourself,
Yeah.
speaking life to yourself, and saying that I can, not only I can, but showing up every time. And you go out and do something new. Step out on faith. If that's what it takes, step out and do the work, and just don't doubt yourself ever, because that's not a part of the plan. You have to keep going.
You know,
Be consistent, persistent, and believe.
Bill, I'm saying that right. We touched one person tonight. We winning. She said, lady, thank you for inspiring me. And it only take one, because she'll go out inspired and she'll go inspire somebody else. When I have a show, I say, Lord, if I can reach one person, and I do that. If I reach one, that's what it's about. You know, 1 + 1 is 2, 2 + 1 more is 3, 3 + 1 more. Come on, y'all. Let's get it. All of us had to start somewhere. We started and we making it happen. But you know the craziest thing, and I this is my last words, and I'll let you guys listen. I want to go out with this. The craziest thing to me that I'll never understand is when we try to do a business or we trying to put something together and you're so worried about family and friends supporting you, you start doubting yourself because you're not getting the support that you think you should get, right? I'm just going to be honest with you. My support did not come from my family and friends, the majority of it. It's maybe 2%. As I move up the ladder, these is people that I met that I didn't even know anything. I didn't know them. We followed each other on social media. We started having little conferences rooms on the side because they say the moment that you start thinking you're a failure because family and friends is not supporting you, that's when you're losing. You have to get outside of your box, because how many people do you know leave a city and blow up? So we can't worry about it. You might think, I'm right here. Seem like more people should be following. No, that's not the way it works. But guess what I was told? They watch you, and then as they see you continue to go and blow up, then you see them come on. See, people more want to jump on when you're successful and big, not when you're building. And when I need you is when I'm building. So don't holler at me and give a call when I'm up there talking about Mary, this and that. Because guess what? Where was you at when I was building and I need you? Because we're going to blow up and take it to the next level. I got a phone call with T. And you know what they told me? I know I try to do little jokes now on my little page, make you laugh. They're like, Mary, you just be so serious. I'm so passionate about Black economics, generational wealth, leaving a legacy, right? If you put a more drama in the show, you would get more followers. You know, all of that reality TV. I said, guess what? Those not the followers I want, sweetheart.
Hello.
If I have to put 2 people on the show fighting about a man, I have to put some people on the show that women downgrade each other. You're not my follower anyway. Stay over there somewhere.
Hello.
Now I'm going to go out with T. What would you like to lead the audience with? And then we'll drop down to Regina.
Just continue to build yourself up, believe in yourself. And if it means letting go of everything, do it. But don't be afraid. Just keep going step by step, little by little, day by day, because you can do anything and everything that you put your mind to. You got this.
Amen. Regina, give them a good word, Regina. We like you in church on Sunday afternoon.
So hallelujah, hallelujah.
Amen.
So listen, I want to say, surround yourself with people that are gonna help. Surround yourself with people. Get rid of the ones that are losers. You know, you ain't gotta just stop talking to them. You just gotta put them on mute for a little while. Hold on, I'm putting you on mute. They ain't gotta know.
I like that.
You just gotta do some other things. You gotta move differently, and that's some things I'm having to do right now. Just I'm still there, but I'm just moving a little different. You just on mute right now. Be quiet. You on mute. That's all.
I love that, Regina. On mute. And what they say, I can love you from afar.
I love you from a distance.
And I'm going to say this. I thought I was done, ladies. But Regina, you just activated something in me. They said you activated something in me, baby. And Rochelle got another message we got to read before we go off. Regina, sometimes it's family and friends and people you love, right? Sometimes they can't roll with you all the way. Sometimes you have to leave them and you have to come back.
Yeah.
I love you. I gotta go. You're not ready to go where I'm trying to go right now. But when I get there, I'm gonna come back for you. I'm gonna come back for you. So remember, sometimes you gotta roll and you gotta leave them and love them while you're rolling. And you come back and get. I had to leave some people, but I'm coming back to them because they was there and I love you. But right now, you're not ready to roll. So let's read the comment for Rochelle and we'll wrap up the show. You ladies are awesome. I'm definitely going to share this with every woman I know. I already pressed that share button to share this on my Facebook wall. Inspiration is good for the mind, heart, and soul. You all are uplifting me right now. Thank you and God bless. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Michelle, we're gonna bring you on the show. Send us a message. Inbox, send us a message. And with your information, we need to bring you on the show because you what we looking for. This is what I'm talking about. We building a tribe.
Yes.
Sisters, inspiring sisters. Coach T, you love your women. What you tell them? You have to love yourself. How your song go, T?
I forgot. my mind isn't there, but it's saying we gotta raise up, we gotta lift each other up, we gotta build each other up and encourage each other. That's what it is all about, motivating each other to rise up. It's time to rise up and fight together and win together.
Let's go, Queens. Collaborate. We here every first Wednesday of the month. Thanks for watching. Please share because we all about rising up. It's time to win and collaborate with the Queens. I'm working on something for 2022 that's gonna be so hot for y'all. Have a great evening.
Hot. Have a great evening. See you next time.
I know they gon' remember me, 'cause I'm gon' leave a legacy.